fisherman.
Oh, how do you do? Sorry I haven't got my qualifications. I could show them to you.
How old are you?
I'm 79 and 4 months. So
You're
I'm
turning 80 this year.
Yeah,
in
I'm 79
2019.
and a third years old. So
We're going to have a big party for you.
I think I should have some sort of party.
Do you want to show the flowers?
This is my favourite occupation. And next to that is walking up to strangers and telling them jokes and stories. This one is picked 3 months ago, and that's the same one as that, but the flowers have started to die off.
They don't look like...
But they
Any
haven't
different?
lost attractiveness.
I still have all the flowers you've given me for like 2 years. They're all in the same vase and they all still look the same. They're beautiful. Those ones are going to get added to it now.
And Australian flowers have this ability to hold beauty even years after they are dead. So we have almost 2%, 1.8% of all the known vegetation of the world in Western Australia. And most Western Australians don't know. And what do? They put cactuses in their backyard.
Guilty. Pete, how many bunches of flowers do you think you've given away and made in your lifetime?
100 to 150,000. Since
It's
1990.
crazy. So many people in Perth know Pete the Fisherman. Like, he's just, like, every day he's out making these flowers and giving them away. That's crazy. And when was the first bunch of flowers? What year was that?
About 1991 in Spencer Street, outside Spencer Street railway station in Melbourne.
Melbourne. Oh, I love Melbourne. I miss Melbourne. So you have sold some of them before?
Yeah, I've probably sold $1,000 worth in 30 years. And every now and then somebody says, look, I've got to give you, I'd pay $20 for it, here's $20, or I'd pay $10 for that in the shop, here's $10, so I'll go and buy lunch.
Oh, that's so nice, Pete. Aw.
And then poor
And
people
you're doing what you
sometimes
love.
give me $2 or $3. You know, even old retired ladies say, look, go and buy yourself a drink. Sometimes I refuse it, but now I'm learning to accept it because you offer to give somebody a gift out of your heart and they don't accept it, it hurts you. Even if you get a present and you really didn't want it, you really don't like it, you can say with genuineness, isn't it lovely of you to think of me and go to all that trouble? And don't say something, well, it's just what I want, which is a lie. They'll pick it up. Could you transmit what you're thinking and feeling and all these?
Everyone can read energy.
You can be genuine, thankful for all your trouble you went to. Always accept that we're grateful and joyful and you're doing them a favour.
What is your best life advice that you have learnt in 80 years this year? What is like the biggest piece of advice you have to share with people?
If you can get paid for what you love to do, you haven't got a job, someone pays you to do what you love to do. And boredom can't exist. You cannot get bored while you're constantly doing things you love to do.
That's what you've done, isn't it? Because you've been a fisherman for how many
Yeah.
years?
Well, I've been a professional fisherman since 1963 in Geraldton.
Jeez.
So that's now 63 from 80, is that right?
56 years.
Yeah. Well, here, I sat on this floor 66 years ago at high school, in Fremantle High School.
Wait,
That's a floor.
it's made of
original
that floor.
Yeah, they cut the bit.
How did you get it?
Well, they'd been redoing the floor, and I went in and there they were. So I'm
you
going to
went-
have them.
Really? That is
And
so
I've made
cool.
some vase
Actually,
bases
I knew you
out of
made
it.
this table, but I didn't know
Yeah.
where the wood came from. So, Pete, how did we meet?
I make, as you saw, I'm always making flowers and I'm giving them away. And I had a break. I'd gone to get a new travel pass. I'm always losing travel passes. And I would go into the park and opposite the Wesley Church in Perth in Hay and William Street, where I regularly go, and I'll give somebody a bouquet.
Yeah,
So-
and they look like this.
Yeah, it was tied. There's some leafy bushes, two-tone leafy bushes,
beautiful.
like this green two-tone, and they go right on the corner. And so I looking around, there's a young woman sitting right in the middle of the park. She was almost exact, if you measured it out, she'd be right in the middle of the park. And I thought, her. So I walked up, and this is Erica. So
I was actually there because I was trying to use the Wi-Fi, the free like Perth City Wi-Fi.
we sat down together and we talked for, I don't know, maybe half an hour. I even sang her a song. I bounced my voice off the building. I don't know what building it is, but anyway, it bounced. And she said, ooh. And that's how we met.
And that was 2 years ago. That was in 2017.
Wow. So
Yeah.
we have been friends for 2 years.
Yeah, Pete's very, very important to me. You taught me so much, and that's why I really wanted you to be a part of my channel, like, at the very beginning, because you have so much to share. You need to tell us about, what you're always telling me about who is the happiest people in the world.
The happiest people in the world are definitely babies and little children. And little children walk into the shop, and what do? They dance into the shop.
Yeah, I do that sometimes as well.
And so, therefore, let's celebrate about the happiest people on the face of the earth.
Got
with
some
our
orange juice.
juice.
Oop.
Oop, sorry.
Oh, almost went everywhere.
And
Oh.
here's to little children and babies.
The happiest people in the world. Mate, why do you think they are the happiest people in the world?
Because they know how to enjoy now. We've only got now. As I speak, the seconds are gone. We can't bring them back. We can bring back a photograph, a drawing, and all that stuff, but we can't bring the second itself back. And we can't yet go forward and bring the second that's forward back here. So we've only got this one. Little children
So true.
know how to enjoy this one. Put yesterday down, or 1 hour ago, or 2 hours ago, or half an hour ago, and pick up the best part and put it into now. We put yesterday down, we pick up the worst part. We put the difficulty, the guilt, the shame, the anger, frustration, and there's a long list of that all stuff. They don't even know what it is until we educate them what it is.
They just live through intuition and soul, and they do what makes them happy. And they don't know to do any different. That's all they know.
Yeah, until damage of, you're stupid, you don't know what you're doing, you're an idiot, you can't do anything, until it's said so often and so repetitively that these children start to believe a satanic lie. And finally, when a child gets out on its own somewhere and detached from all of that, it starts to rebuild its own basis of joy and gladness and fun.
How long have you been a practicing Christian, Pete?
Well, I'm only just learning to practice every day a bit better and a bit better and a bit better. And sometimes I make a big muck up of it. And then I realise I didn't do that one very good. So that gets rid of my pride and boasting. Pride is the worst thing that can happen to you is get pride. Put your pride over there. Joyfulness and gladness and hopefulness and encouragement and enthusiasm and vitality are the centre points of your self-worth. Only how to hug myself and say, I love me. And I can hug Monica and I say, I love you.
What's your favourite thing about your life?
I know how to enjoy now.
Well said, Pete. I was going to ask you, like, if you could change anything in your life, would you?
I'd like to change a lot of things, but the change I'd like to bring about is further development of who and what I am for everybody else's benefit, and to give glory and honour to my Creator whom I believe in. Amen. And learn how to use the computer better and get another camera. And I used to be very good with a camera.
You'd be good with one now. You just need one of these things.
Yeah, but in order to get it really good, you watch, I'll show you. And you'll laugh.
Oh my God, Pete, what are you doing? Pete?
Okay, give me the camera now.
Why?
Down at the table. Right, see. There.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to use that gimbal just yet. But you're really scaring me, Pete, that you're up there.
Yeah,
Hi.
well, I can hold it, can I? Hello. Hey, sit down. Good morning, Erica. I hope you've enjoyed your 1 hour here. I hope you're enjoying my camera expertise.
Time to safely climb down. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I should have got the steady one.
Yeah, you should have. Lesson learned. Don't climb on the moving chair. Whew.
All right.
And we're back.
So here we are. This young woman is the apple of my eye of womanhood.
Aww.
And let her develop it more and more and more so that the world says, where's Erica? Amen.
Amen, Pete. Oh, that's so beautiful, Pete. Thank you so much for letting me interview you for my channel, because you actually said a lot of amazing things that I wanted to share with people. So always understand that everyone's had a past and everyone's experiences.
Everybody's got some sort of damage.
Yeah. So be more understanding about people.
Yeah. Scripture says that as long as you live in this body, you will have some sort of troubles.
Well said, because we're human and we're here to have challenges and to grow.
And a young woman
That's true.
like Erica can walk up to a young man, a good-looking man, and say, thank you for giving me the enthusiasm about life, for who and what you are. And the guy will say, hey, thank you.
Just because he looks nice.
No, thank you. You don't have to say that. You can just say, thank you
for
for lifting
making
my
me
spirit
feel
with
lifted."
your manhood. You say, what?